And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It is Saturday again. Not Friday, not Tuesday. I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday. What is going on, everyone? We're going to talk about pretty much anything, but maybe I want to hear from you guys. Things that you wish you would have known back in the Dizzle day. And let's talk about it. It's going to be fun. Saturday, I know it's not going to be a huge attendance, but regardless, we're going to have fun. And without further ado, we got to do the intro. We can't not do the intro. All 10 of you guys here already waiting with your popcorn and drink ready to go. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in 3 minutes. What is going on, everyone? I appreciate you tuning in. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You know what I say when you just would look at that? That's all you can really do. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We got lots of cameras, lots of stuff going on, and it's Saturday. I feel a lot better now. I felt like a zombie yesterday, not gonna lie. And you know what? I'm happy to be here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And William, appreciate you, man. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? That's all you can do. When you see them just climbing up, it makes you want to look at it. And I appreciate you tuning in. And that's all you can do, man. Thank you, William. Appreciate everybody. Man, you guys are awesome. And I'm sorry for bailing yesterday, but things happen. And man, I'm just happy that I'm not sick. Just tired. Appreciate you guys. VC. I think that's VC Boston. Man, you know what? I don't know, man. Maybe the algorithm's pushing it my way. So what's your favorite Thanksgiving music? That's a different question. You know, something that AI probably would ask. But my favorite Thanksgiving music? I don't know. It would have to be just watching football. I wouldn't say it's music in general, because Christmas music, that's one thing. And, you know, I don't know. The other holidays, the other music, not really my cup of tea. But appreciate whoever you are tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Kibo, appreciate you, man. $5 super chat. Screw the caboose. I'm going for the locomotive. Shout out to the entire base family. Leave the drama for your mama. We're all here to have fun tonight. Appreciate you, Kibo. And yes, there's been a little bit of drama kind of everywhere. But we're, you know, this is what we do. We just have fun. We talk car audio and have a good time. And man, I can't appreciate you guys more. Honestly, you guys are the foundation of the car audio live community. And I love you guys so much, and you make me be able to do this stuff, man. It's not super easy. It's a lot mentally, and you guys make it a lot easier for me. So I appreciate you, and thank you, Kibo, for being positive. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't go anywhere. Just because I really want to unbox this, I really want to do a video, and we got this other camera here. We got all kinds of fancy stuff. I might unbox this. You know, if we just have a pretty good attendance, about 30, 35 people tonight, we will unbox this. We got 20 right now, so I don't know. Share it to your friend or open up your second YouTube account, send it to a bot, whatever you got to do. I really want to unbox this thing because look at this head unit. It's got speakers in it. What? That's the coolest thing. I wouldn't say since sliced bread, but it's pretty cool. But a lot of bots. That's it, El Fuego. Appreciate you always tuning in from the Pacific Northwest. What is going on, Professor Blake? I won't be able to participate much tonight, sadly. It's okay. It's Saturday. This is a one-off day. But I'm happy that you were able to comment, man. Yeah, I got Kicker Club here. You guys are awesome. Jason DeClue, Francisco, Joseph Keenan, and Antoine, and Sarah Dusty. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Uncle Bobby B has entered the chat.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
That's it, man. That's all you can say. Appreciate you, Bobby, for tuning in. Jason DeClue, Annie McGill, my hero. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, man. Awesome guy right there. Appreciate all you. Let's see. What's going on, Sarah? Okay, you guys are the ones from Kicker Club. Appreciate you guys. I just gave you a little shout out. Now you're on YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I know. I wanted to do a little bit something different for the Friday show, and then, you know, like halfway through cleaning the room, I'm like, man, I don't feel good. And so either way, we're going to have a pretty good topic tonight of things that you learned along the way. I know we learn something new every day, but I want to hear from you guys, you know, something that you learned since day one, you know, and that you wish you would have known quicker, you know, where you were wasting a little bit of time doing maybe the same thing, or just, you know, I don't know. I want to hear from you guys. Matt Stark, thank you for tuning in. I seen your comment, man. Today has been crazy. We were celebrating Kayla's sister's birthday today, and the Steeler game, go Steelers, kicked there, but I'm sorry, John K. The Bills did not look like the Bills tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And Matt, yeah, I have a bunch of switchers, just switches for just different stuff over there. It's not just the amp dyno. Appreciate you guys, though. I'll get to you after the show here. All right. The pre-marriage blues. You know, no, it's just been a lot. It really has been a lot getting ready for the wedding, putting everything together. It's been stressful, to say the least. not the easiest time whatsoever. I know I wanted to set up this fourth camera here, literally just for the fish cam, but having, you know, pretty much an additional camera where I can use it all the time. Let's see if we can zoom in on this guy here, and there is Wiz just chilling out. And that's still the same camera I was using before. Obviously, I'm a little bit in the frame there, but it has really cool focusing features. It's not automatic like the Sony ZV-1, so it's nicer as a static camera. It works really, really good, and it's all manual focusing, so it's kind of a little bit of work, and you can see what I'm doing over here at the same time. It's really nice to set up, man. It's the bee's knees, but either way, man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm just happy that this stuff is all kind of working here. It really is. All right. Mike DePoli, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. You know what? It's probably because of the username. That's my guess. Brian Townsend, what is up? Andy and the chat crew listening while working on the build. You know, Brian Townsend did amazing work on his Solo X build with the ST series and the Down for Sound amplifiers. Really knocked it out of the park. Congratulations, man. That is an awesome build. And I know there's always more and more to go on a build. It really never stops, but you know, eventually you'll get to where you want it to be. I'm just glad that it is playing, right? It's just not for looks, right? It is playing. What is going on, Juan? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. William, it's Living Loud late Friday. I mean Saturday. What? Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? You're a rock star. Keep doing what you do. Just gotta do it. You see that? Thank you, William. I appreciate you, man. And, you know, it feels weird doing this show on Saturday just because I'm so used to Friday, Rolling Thunder, or not. It's just Friday. It's different vibes. It's Friday. Like, we don't even have a $10 super chat for it. But regardless, it's just cool to do it on a different day. You know, it's like different. I like it. I don't know, man. I like Saturdays, but I like Fridays more. Fridays are fun days. Either way. And not gonna lie, I feel a little bit tired still. Like, it just, something's off. I don't know if it's because I drank a Mountain Dew that was in the fridge for a couple days, already opened, and like something happened. I don't know. Or, you know, because Oakley wasn't feeling too hot the other day and stuff like that. But I'm here. I'm functional. Perfect functionality. Like, I'm doing great. Okay, Durf. Okay. KO. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, see, like how that like has awesome focusing features like the Sony ZV-1, but it's all manual, and it's pretty cool how it works. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Always trying to switch it up. And Dub with the Sony Explode box. Thank you so much, Dub. I appreciate you, man. Kibo is right. Love this community. You guys rock. Love you too, Kibo, and love this community as well. We are a tight niche? I don't even know. We're just an awesome community. It really is. And I wouldn't say there's 5 million of us, because there definitely is not. And it's just cool to have, you know, what we have. It really is. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I really do like that camera angle. It's a little bit different, you know. It's I was tired of seeing the same thing over and over, you know, and it's multifunctional. I can move it, and that's what's great for like unboxing stuff too. It's very versatile. So, hey, appreciate you. And we got a $20 super chat. It's because I didn't scroll down far enough. Jason Stokes, thank you for the $20 super chat. Take care, Andy and the crew.
I don't care what you say about kickers. This guy is a difference maker.
It really is, man. And my Solo X is breaking in even more. I need to remeter the L7X. I bet you it's a little bit more efficient watt for watt. And the quad box, I need to remeter that because I got a little bit more power. It just feels like it's rattling my teeth more. We will see. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Jason and the crew. You guys are awesome. You really are. And man, Jason, appreciate you, dude. And you guys are all rock. You really do. I felt bad for bailing on you. I really did. But like, I tried taking a nap and then I woke up and I kind of felt worse. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta be, you know, energetic. If I'm just sitting there talking to somebody, it's one thing. But if you're doing the show all by yourself, it's kind of hard because when you stop talking, the show stops. So it's like, man, I don't got any oomph I'm waiting a day. I don't want to cancel on you guys. We're going to wait a day. Saturday kind of works too, because I don't know about you, but I don't work on Saturday, and it fills a void. Appreciate you guys. Again, thank you, Jason. Appreciate all you guys super chatting. Everybody, man. Appreciate you. You know, I seen this guy comment before. Deviant has arrived. You should be honored. Thank you, purchase viewer 6969. Man, you know, I should be honored. Did Deviant arrive? Usually he lets us know that he's here and all that other stuff. I didn't see him yet. But I did see the pennies. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Man. Cedric Davidson, what is up, Cedric? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. All you guys hanging out with us tonight. I know, I feel like I haven't even got to any kind of topic of the show where I talked about doing the topic, but I didn't even do it. But that's what makes this show awesome, is everybody tuning in. And I really like to just say hello to you guys, you know? And I know you guys have your own conversations, and we do all this other kind of stuff. And you know what? But it's still... it's like give and take, you know? You go for a certain YouTube channel or live stream for a certain reason, and this is my thing. No, we did not switch the day, but I just couldn't make it yesterday, so we just bumped it back a day. This is the rain date, and it's raining, obviously, on the rain date. It's not... Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in, Cedric. But one thing that I wish I would have known, and I obviously know now, and I've learned a lot, but one thing I wish I would have known was, you know, not box wiring, but subwoofer wiring, impedance loads, stuff like that, of like actually knowing what it comes out to, messing with the multimeter. And I feel like the biggest thing too was just electrical. You know, knowing that I could have an upgraded alternator, knowing that I could have bigger zero gauge wire, not no CCA eBay stuff, and that really made a difference on my system and ground, like the fundamentals of any system. And I feel like I wish I would have, you know, kind of knew that earlier on, and I feel like I would have learned a lot more a little bit faster, let alone than just running a 4-gauge system with 1 amp and maybe a lead acid battery at one point. It just, you know, it really wasn't the most ideal thing, but it worked. It did over time, and I learned eventually, but at day 1 or day 2, I wasn't, you know, I wasn't really progressing. And I feel like you guys, not just you guys in general, but the newer generation have it made where there is all these types of content being thrown down your throat between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, not even Reddit. Like Reddit is yesterday's paper and forums and blogs. It's more of this in-your-face information, and I just feel like I didn't see any of that. The mecha shows, I didn't even know they were existing, and for years. And it's just insane, you know, and now it's just so readily available. It really is awesome. Appreciate you guys. All right. I know it's kind of cool. This is actually Kayla's camera right here, and it's from like 2012, and I had to do some crazy stuff making it an actual live camera, because like, check this out. When I turn this thing off, see, it's off, and then when I turn it on, watch what pops up on the screen. CHDK version, like it is literally hacked. It's got some fancy processing just so I can actually use this camera that's 11 years old as a live stream camera, and man, that was impossible to do. It took me 2 days. I almost gave up, and I eventually tried it. I'm like, you know what? I got it. It was worth all the effort. Maybe that's another reason why I can't sleep at night. SJC, thank you, man. I didn't want it to just be a fish camera. If I want to zoom in on a fish camera, great. And if not, total flexibility over here. And this second camera over here is just I can swivel it, but it doesn't come forward, which I don't really need it to. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, SJC. It really does show off the computer now. Like, you can see the computer, kind of see what I'm doing on the screen. Got to watch what I'm doing when I'm rigging it, but otherwise, it's awesome, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, SJC. Thank you, all you guys. Sudsy, what is up? Andy, got my niece's birthday party at a skate rink, and all I can think about is you skating in circles around people at Blazers. Dan, Sudsy, I love you, man. God, do I miss the Blazers days and roller skating, rollerblading. And yeah, I was that kid zipping around, and I'm glad somebody remembers it other than my family. It means so much, man. And I want to go rollerblading again. I tried doing it now. I don't know, man. It's a little bit harder. I'm a little rusty, but I'm still zinging around there and out at Latrobe skating rink. But it's a blast. And thank you for tuning in, Sudsy. That made my night. That really did. I hope you're doing well. I know we need to, I know life is crazy, but I don't know. Let me know when they have another high school reunion. No one invites me. Please let me know. Maybe I'll see you then. That would be perfect. Excuse me. Deviant is lurking. You're welcome. I do not see Deviant here. Where is Deviant? He is not here. Usually he lets me know he's on the show so then I can progress with the show. But I didn't see anything yet. Thank you, Dubby. Appreciate you, man. And that was a little bit of work too, piecing that together and swapping everything, you know, finding the right pieces, just like your system, you know, of just converting things, and got it working. I'm happy it works. Let's see. We got 32 people here. If we can get 3 more people here, we will unbox, because I want 35 people here. We will unbox this radio. I want to do a video on it of actually the features and stuff like that, and actually play it and see how it sounds, but we can do an unboxing. Why not? It probably is Dub. It probably is Bubba. All right, scrolling down, we got Mr. Hi-Fi Vega himself. What's up, fellas? Watching from DFW, from the fire hall. I think that's DFW, or no, that's the beach. I don't know. Let me know. Appreciate you tuning in, Vega. Love you, buddy. I appreciate all you guys so much. And, man, I know, it's been a while since we've had Vega on the show. It's been a long time. Maybe one of these times we got to get Rob and Derek. I've never had Derek on my show, so I feel like that would be a good, you know, 2-guy tango. And probably after the wedding, since that's in a week. Appreciate you, Vega. Appreciate everybody. You guys are awesome. I know I had a great time with John and Kayla throwing up the chats on Tuesday. It was perfect. It was nice. It was like I had J-Dub back on the computer throwing up my comments. I love watching insert host 0 streams. I'm glad I subscribed. That definitely sounds like a bot, but you know what? More bots, the better. Thank you, VC Botster. Appreciate you. Whoever you are. Appreciate you. 10 free views courtesy of Big... You know what? I think my account has been hacked. That's not good. All these bots are coming after me. I don't understand. SJC, that is a good topic. Man, I can't even talk. Hashtag real talk. Why does Dean hate 3 sub arrangements? And I would say the first and most, not even important, but probably the most weird thing about having 3 subs other than configuration would be a ohm load. You're stuck at 1.3 or 0.67 or whatever different, and then you add different amplifiers and you can only, you know, have half on this and half on this, or split up the coils. It just gets kind of confusing when you don't have an even amount of subwoofers for final impedance load or whatever you're trying to match the amplifier with. And another reason would be orientation, where if you don't line them all up in a straight line, you know, you might have to put one on the side, like not ideal, or they have to be curved, and then you might have different boundary loading within the entire system. So I wouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world why there's 3, but it does make things more complicated more than they need to be, and I think that is probably why. Oh, come on, man! I'm gonna have to mute this guy here. Steve, the Canadian, smash the like button for my dude. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in, Steve. It's been a little while. I missed you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. You guys are awesome. Man, Again, I felt terrible for bailing on you guys Friday. I'm like, no, I got to do it. I'll be able to see the Steeler game, most of it, and we'll go live again. I was going to throw on a Kenny Pickett jersey, but I'm like, nah, that's okay. That's okay. Got to throw on the kicker black and yellow this time, man, because we won't be live next Tuesday. That's kicker. And next Friday, I will be down at Stillwater. I doubt that I'm going to want to stream at the hotel that Steve Irby, supplied and everything, which is a beautiful hotel. But still, that is for us. So I will see you guys the next following Tuesday, regardless, at the Unmasked studio. So that'll be awesome. I was going to start off the after show, Tuesday Unmasked after show, this Tuesday, because I'm like, well, I'm not going to make it Friday. But just to have an even number, we're just going to fall whenever. Soon as I get back on the next Unmasked, then we'll do an after show. Just so it's after the wedding and summer is technically over. I mean, still, it'll be fun. Awesome. I would have called you SJC, but it was so niche. It was worse than car audio niche, I met a guy at, I met him before at Kayla's sister's wedding, and he's like related to the groom, my future brother-in-law, Tanner, and Nick. And I asked, I'm like, I do car audio, YouTube, yada, yada. And I was like, did you ever hear Kicker Car Audio? And he said no. So that was the second person in a recent amount of time that has told me that they never heard of Kicker. And I'm like, mind blown. Like, but he's younger. I feel like that's the thing. Like, you go around, Kicker was such a different, I don't even know what to call it. Like, they were difference makers. They still are, but they really were back then. And I feel like, everybody and their grandmother and grandfather ran Kicker back in their day. It became the Kleenex of car audio. So, and with the newer generation, I feel like, maybe it's not quite so much Kicker as it used to be, or it's just I'm running into people that just don't like car audio. It's not their thing yet. So either way, I don't know, but it was interesting nonetheless. And hey, don't even know where I went with that, but the camera, I got it. What it was is I tried doing one thing with the software update, and then when I updated it, that update wouldn't work with this program. So then I had to revert it, and it was just a pain in the butt with SD cards, all that fun stuff. Either way, it works, and I'm happy. All right, let's see. I missed something here. Baba with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Baba. Andy plus 12-volt talk sounds like an awesome idea. Absolutely, man. Those are my guys, and, I've been on 12-volt talk with them before, and I think it would be awesome to have them here. Be like, Kayla, listen, I'm going to need you to do the comment thing again, because that was clutch. Thank you, Baba. Appreciate you, man. I know you're saving up, man. This guy is saving up for a big build, and I just appreciate all that you've contributed over the past, and I just appreciate you as a person, man. All you guys. Oh, you're at the airport. That's Dallas. So you're down at Dallas. See, like, DFW. Okay, now my internet's going down again. I'm telling you, it's from the kids streaming something downstairs, because I am 2 feet away from my router and my modem. There's just no way. There's no way. And I have the highest tier internet on Xfinity or whatever the heck. Yeah, Xfinity. I don't know. Don't make sense. Cedric said he sent a photo to my phone. All right, so you got your grill all done. Dude, that is cool. I think I got this all hooked up here. Let's see. Yeah, that is awesome, Cedric. Appreciate you sending this to me, man. This guy's got a kicker system in his car. And, man, that is fancy. It's a cool looking car. It really is. The paint job is killer. 100%. Appreciate you, Cedric. Appreciate all you guys. Man, all right. We're about 30 minutes in. We got 30 people. I feel like that's enough. And we'll unbox this thing. We got to do it. Annie needs to give K-Dub a full-time position. I mean, see, I'm interested in it, but I don't want to not pay you guys. And it's like, I want to pay you guys, but at the same time, it's like, it would have to make sense, you know, maybe even if it was just for Kicking It With Andy, where it would be every other Tuesday, where it's a show where I'm not always looking at the comments. I feel like that would be needed. Appreciate you, Cornet. Appreciate you always tuning in, man. Where is Deviant? That's what I want to know. He's definitely late. I mean, he does run late, but I would love to know where he is. I don't know. But thank you, Jake, for the pennies. Appreciate you, man. All right, cool. 69, something. Jake with a $5 super chat. I had dinner with the SD crew, Bobby Gately, Jay Jones, and John John Rabe's crew. Super cool. Have to thank the Southern Thunder crew for bringing me along. You know, that's awesome to be able to hang out with all those guys. And thank you to Scott and Joe and making that happen. And Casey, too. We can't forget about Casey. But hanging out with Bobby Gately, John Raby, Raby, I don't even know. Sky High Car Audio. Thank you so much, Jake. And it looks like you had fun at the Sundown show. You know, I feel like it's on my list of places to go because it's not super far. It's on the East Coast. A lot of people go. I mean, Sundown Kicker is like oil and water, but it would be a show that I definitely would like to go. I like the Sundown guys. I mean, they do their own podcasts. I tune in all the podcasts. It's what I do. But either way, it's awesome, man. Baba with another $5 super chat. Organic growth for the win. Hit that like real humans. Cue the Coslick clip.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. You gotta hit the like. Love them. It's real easy. That thing that goes like this. Pretty simple.
That's it. That's all you can do, man, is hit the like. Thank you so much, Baba. And thank you, Dave. I know Dave's not here tonight, but we love Dave. And appreciate you guys so much. And Baba with a $10 super chat. All right, he's just splitting them up, throwing the pennies, all kinds of stuff. For the Scott Bildeck Bed Bug Fun. Oh, Scott, we love you, man. And I mean, hey, do what you gotta do. You don't want them things around. And yes, this will go towards the Bed Bug Fund for Mr. Scott. Well, Scoot Bilbeck. Sounds like Scott Dilbeck for some reason. Maybe it's another guy. I don't know. But thank you, Bubba. I'll make sure that gets to the right person. Appreciate you guys so much, man. You know, that is exactly it. Way too greedy. No, I am in debt from buying too much audio, and I know you guys all feel the same, but it's quote a business startup. You know, it's like I'm buying all this stuff in the background. Do I need it? No, but I like it, and it's fun. It really is. And you know, it has to make sense. You know, I'm the kind of person, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to spend $5 a month on some subscription, because that's how they nickel and dime you. Just life, that's what happens. But I feel like one day, if I do keep doing this 5-6 years from now, I'm definitely going to need somebody constantly. I wouldn't mind having a moderator. I've said that before, but you know, it just has to make sense. 100%, man. Come on, RVH. There's one in Mecca in, PA, out towards my sister's house and towards Pittsburgh. Kind of, I don't even know. It's close. It's like 30-40 minutes away. Just hit up Soda. I'm sure he's going. I just talked to him a few days ago. All right, so what we're going to do here. Caught up on the comments. Blake is back. He's got his Arnold Palmer with the Twisted Tea whiskey. So we are ready to unbox this thing. But what we're going to do is a few little things here, because we got multiple camera stuff and we're going to have fun with this. Just bear with me here. Now, should be able to see what I'm doing here. Awesome. All right, cool. We go there like that. You can see what I'm doing, and then I switch it over here. and we got that, and we're good to go. And the focus should be fine for that. We can focus it more or less for close and far away. Kind of all depends what we do. But this right here is a head unit, single DIN, that you can buy from Temu.com. And who needs to replace your door speakers when you can just buy this, take out your old radio that doesn't even have Bluetooth, and hook up this one that does have Bluetooth? It's really kind of like the coolest thing, where it's like different. Like, I've never seen anything like this that has speakers in the head unit. Like, what? That makes no sense. It really makes no sense. See, there's a lot of manual focusing, but I like it for a stagnant camera. Really works. SJC says, let's go for an unboxing. Well, you got it, SJC. I appreciate you guys. All right, so when you open the box, I mean, it looks like any head unit that's in a box. But the manual is not English on the front. Not one word is English there. It looks like on the back it is. So we are the minorities here. English language. We open it up. Ah, there we go. User manual. Fancy. All right, so I don't want to bore you with the manual, but let's look over the specs. You got FM, MP3 player. I'm surprised it doesn't say MP5, because I see a lot of these cheap brands and they'll say MP5 player, and it just makes no sense to me. Either way, cool. Does it say ratings? Yeah, it actually shows ratings on here. Well, I can actually go over to this one too. Let's see. This one's a little bit easier for this. We got 12 watts, or no, 12 volts. We got 5 watts on 2 channels. So it's only a 2 channel, not a 4 channel. So it doesn't have speaker outs. That's what I'm kind of confused about, because you don't need the speakers for your car doors. Why would it have, you know, your left, front, right, whatever, all your speakers that you normally would in your car? So let's see what we got on the back of this thing. Inside, you got your little push pin things for taking your head unit in and out. Usually that's for stock head units, either way. All right, so can you guys see that okay, or do we need to move in a little bit more? What do you think? Is that good? I don't know. We'll see. We'll move you back here. There we go. Lighting's a little dark, but that's okay. It should come up okay on the screen. Stream. Okay. Packaging. Give it a 7. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. Cool. Temu equals modern day JC Whitney. You know, I just see it as a rebranded Alibaba Express, honestly. All right, so on the back, you got your antenna, normal, and then you got RCAs, your left and your right, which is kind of surprising. And on the wires here, I'm trying to see what we got. Okay, so we got your constant, which is your yellow, fused. We got our, looks like ground. Nope. Wrong black wire. Here's our ground. And then it looks like we have our ignition, which is our red. And then we have our remote out for an amplifier. And then we got our 2 RCAs out for an amplifier. So I'm not too disappointed already, but at the same time, you know, you could just say you wanted to add this and you can have a 4-channel go to your mids and highs in your doors. Eventually you could do that. So it's not like, you know, it's just speakers here and that's it. It actually has RCA outs. I feel like this would be kind of perfect for like ATVs, boats, or just one-off projects you got, and you got 12 volt and you want RCA out and Bluetooth without having, you know, something dinky. It's actually a single DIN radio. I think that's pretty different. Like I've never seen anything like it. You know, and it actually has speakers. So let me get a better angle so you can actually see the speakers here, because this camera's a little better on that. Has speakers. Check that out. Literally speakers in here. It's so neat. I seen it, it grabbed my attention instantly, and I'm like, I need it. Now, for new time buyers, which I'm not, it was $5. I paid $11 for this thing. So, I mean, and that was like including shipping. So it's not bad for what you're paying. Expect, you know, results that for what you're paying. Either way, you got aux in, this thing's got Bluetooth, and I believe it has, man, my voice is cracking today. Yep, it looks like it has USB charging. I don't know if that might be a USB in too, and SD card reader, which is nice. And it has mic, but no one uses that really. I mean, I don't. Then next thing I know, I'm like leaning in towards the front of the car trying to talk to the head unit. But this thing is cool. I mean, it's different and it's small and wow, look at that. There's no way. There's passive radiators on the back. What? There are passive radiators in the back of it. So you can just have this thing sitting like any old boombox. You don't even have to have it mounted in anything technically. And you got yourself a little boombox and you can power an amplifier with it. This would be perfect for DIY boomboxes. You know, just, you know, say you want to add a subwoofer to it, you know, and that's it. You're good. This is so cool. I love it. I can't wait to actually power it up. And I'll probably use clips from this live for the video. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just redo it. Either way, I want people to see it because, like, man, Rob did the video on the Temu amplifier. This is different. It's a head unit, and it's so cool looking. It's raining 25. It is raining. Thank you for tuning in 25. Appreciate you, man. Is it a licensed product by Big Hef Audio? I've never heard of them. Man, never heard of Big Hef Audio. Different. Wonder who that is. Somebody's trolling. They be trolling. Temu, the home for terrible stuff. You know, you get what you pay for. Temu amps and head units for the win. Yes. Yes. But yeah, I love this new camera angle for unboxings and pretty much anything I want to do with it. I think it's kind of the coolest thing, which we could almost put that back to where we need it for whatever shot. There we go. And we're back. See? Look how easy that was. I got to do a little bit of focusing, which is cool because I can out focus it, then I can focus it in. And it's just, it's fancy. It really is. You can see I use my other screen to see what I'm doing. It's a little bit easier. Really is. Awesome. Best Tench radio. You know, I feel like it could be. You know, that might be a little annoying at playing 40 hertz through those little tiny speakers. But you could definitely use it for a lot of things like that. Like just one-off projects. I think it would be so cool. It really would. Yes, that is from Temu, El Fuego. It is from Temu. You never heard of a Temu? It's like an emu, but cheaper. Let's do a cheapest Temu build between the YouTubers. If they sold subwoofers, I would be on board. They don't sell subs yet. Hopefully soon. And I'm down. Big Fake Audio by Temu by something like that. Yeah. It's exactly like Wish. Wish, Alibaba Express, Temu, I see them all the same. You'll see the same product on Temu as you see on Wish or Alibaba, and they'll just change a few things if they even do. It's exactly like Wish. They buy all the Chinesium stuff that doesn't sell, then they spin it through their outlets. You know, that, and I'm sure it has to do with something like that, and just cheap stuff. Really is. Like, you can get it even cheaper on just Alibaba.com, but then you're waiting for all that other kind of stuff for it to come, and then you gotta, like, just, you know, you gotta pay a bunch of money to somebody to take care of, like, it's not worth unless you're a big company. So Alibaba Express, Wish.com, and Temu, which just came out of nowhere like 3 months ago, it makes some pretty cheap stuff, but it's like, you know, playing scratch offs. You want to just waste your money and you might get something okay, it's worth it. You know, otherwise, you know, don't go there looking for some quality products. You're just never going to find it there. No matter how much you're paying, I just feel like it is going to be Chinesium. Jake, Big Jeff showed up late to sundown, left early, said hello to no one, was weird. At least he was there. I mean, there was a lot of people going there. Shoot, even EXO was there. A lot of people. And hey, I don't know. I want to go. I do want to go to the sundown show. It sounds like a blast, just like Slamology. That's why he couldn't float hair at less than 35 hertz. What did I miss? But thank you, purchase viewer 6960. You know, I've seen that before. I did see his build video. It reminded me a little bit of the Bronco build, but I don't know. It was floating at higher frequencies. I did notice that too. I see I try to look at everything, you know, I'm always on Facebook. AliExpress is still the most reputable, and I believe it. I really do. That was the first one. I think maybe Wish came first. Wish has been around for a long time, but I feel like their products kind of went downhill. Hook it up, Andy. You know, I would, but I have so much stuff hooked up already over there. And you got to make it clean. And he's got some tiny little wires, but I know I definitely want to play it. I want to hear it, but you guys are gonna have to wait for the video for that. It's gonna be good. I want a lot of people to see it, you know, rather than just the people on the stream, because YouTube still doesn't push out the streams. I don't think they ever will. TikTok kind of, but it pushes out to so many people that the click rate or the retention rate is so bad. And we do car audio, everyone's like, what is this guy talking about? So I'm kind of happy with how YouTube pushes live streams, but I wish it was just a little bit more gravy. We always want a little bit more gravy. So that was a Facebook video that was extremely weak, and yes, I seen the demo video. I did see the demo video, and I feel like it needed more power. I don't know. You can never judge a system. I mean, you can judge by the hair floating, sure. Depending the frequency, it can throw things off. May not look as brutal. I could tell it definitely did play higher, but still. There's always room for progression, and whenever you first fire up the build, and maybe you didn't build it all yourself, maybe you don't know exactly what to play, how hard to push it, you know, there's stuff like that behind the scenes that nobody talks about of getting your system ready for a show. Appreciate you, Baba. Let's see. Dub team. I bet Big Jeff met all three of his, 300,000. I think he's got 300 and he went over 300,000 already. But I feel like even with YouTube, you know, even if you got 100,000 subscribers, you know, you might meet 10 at a local car show, no matter how big it is, unless maybe Slamology, because that is the biggest show. Sundown show, it's big. Don't get me wrong. But it's not as big as Slam. I feel like more people from all over the country go there, and that's why I make it my number one priority. It's amazing. It really is, and it's the same distance, sundown show. But hey, we will hit every show eventually. We will, and I would like it to be a thing where I go to all these shows as much as I can. I love having my own, but if I could travel across the world and go to all these shows and talk to people, meet people, shake their hand, help them out in car audio, that's really what I like to do, and that's what I do at my local shows. And if I could broaden that would be a goal, one of my goals for sure. Let's see here. We got the second cam going. I wonder how the fish is doing here. Let's see. How are we doing, Mr. Chris? No, it's not Chris. I messed up. I'm so used to it. I really, I would be one of those people that replace their fish and just name it the same and get the same exact fish. But I'm not going to be that person. I'm just not. My uncle had a dog called the Colonel, and every single one was called the Colonel. Same dog, it is what it is. But Wiz is doing good over there. I know I need to do water changes on all the tanks before I go, just so they got some fresh water to poop in. They'll be all set for man, I can't even talk. Still water. You know the thing. Appreciate you guys. Basehead 30. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Mike DePoli, 25. I've been well behaved today. Only 6 beers deep. Been good. Being a good boy. It's funny how you guys just hang out with us, and you kick back, you have a twisted tea, and we just talk about Kicker and have a good time, man, or car audio in general. And you know what? I just appreciate all you guys. Mike DePoli, you are the man. All you guys are. We got a deer up in here. Hey, everyone. I hope I find you all well tonight. Appreciate you tuning in, a deer. If you need anybody, hit us up in the Discords. We're there for you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate all you guys. Andy not taking the bait. You're saying wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, come on, purchase viewer. Man, I do remember this super chat, or at least this person. It's got to be a person commenting. I seen this on the Jeff show and the Sundown show, because I was watching that yesterday too. They had like 4-part series of live streams. It's got to be somebody we know. It's got to be. I mean, I feel like the people that watch my show are probably going to watch the other ones, but that's not always the case. You go and watch Big Jeff, you go and watch MBE, you go and watch DIY, you go and watch all these other ones. There's different people sometimes, and it just, they're like, who? It's like Patrick with all the eyeballs under the rocks. Who are you people? It's just, so I don't know, but hey, I 3 times, that's a pattern, man. It really is. Dub, you know what? He is just like, boom, here you go, man. Just throw it up there. just do it. No, I can't. I'm not going to try to get involved more than I already is. Elephant in the room, Big Jeff, huge amount of subscribers. Do we know how they got there? Are they organic? Who knows? Only time will tell, and that's all I'm going to say on it. That's it. That's it. Drinking unleaded with meds. I am glad El Fuego is back at home. I appreciate you, El Fuego, always tuning in. Well, this guy was at the hospital, man. Love you, man. I'm happy that you're home and everything's doing good for you. Okay, cool. I watch Andy mostly. I'd say 90%. Yeah. And, that's the thing. We have this community, and that 90% is the community where we all bounce, and go around. And you might have your favorite show, or you might have alternating work schedule where you can't make every show of every podcast every day. And we all get it. And, when you can make it, make it. Say hello. How you doing? Appreciate you doing this for the car audio community. And, that's it. That's all we can ask for you. Oh, come on, man. I mean, I'm just going to take your money you keep throwing at me. Big Jeff got 3 of the exact fish to 1-up you. 3? No way. Don't even. You're telling me. No way. And I give it all to Kicker. If it wasn't for Kicker, I wouldn't have a fish tank here. If it wasn't for Coronut, I wouldn't have this exact fish tank right here. And I wouldn't have Wiz, a black and yellow Kicker fish. Sorry, he's going to be cooler than anything else you throw in a tank. Just saying. That's on that. Appreciate you guys. Jake, I was on Sundown After Dark for a second last night. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewatch them all. There was like 4 or 5 parts. Bubba with a $10 super chat. It is not Friday, but we're just gonna throw it. I love this jam. Oh, we're back. I'd buy gear from Cigar Joe and Scott Dilbeck of Southern Thunder Audio before buying anything from El Jefe Real Talk. El Jefe. The Jefe. The Jefe? The Jefe? I don't. You know, Joe and Scott with Southern Thunder, you know, they do great. They just started up, and that's a lot. It's literally a 2-man show for them. They do a lot of work putting that together, and they're awesome people. They really are. I've known them for years, and hey, they're a distributor and they take care of people. I've seen them sell a ton of merch down at the Sundown Audio show today. Bunch of fannies. I think he even sold a fanny to EXO. How cool is that? That's I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you so much, Bubba. I appreciate you. Let's see what happens when I do this. Is that where... Oh, that looks cool. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? I like that. You get both sides of me. I don't know which one's the good side. I feel like this is more my good side. This isn't my good side. I mean, I got a pimple right there, but I don't know. They both work. Everybody's got their own good side, though. Appreciate you. And, Baba, thank you so much, man. Hey, everybody's got their person. Everybody's got their company. And they have their reasons, or they may not, or it's just whatever they want to do, or they go all over the place. You know, I'm more of a person where I am, you know, into one brand. You know, I'm faithful. And I don't mind doing other things because, hey, maybe they don't have everything. They're not going to be a jack of all trades, one company. That's why you do kind of got to mix around. And it really works to blend everything out for different products and different categories of car audio. It definitely works. Come on, Mike, don't die on me now. You can't die on me now. Choke change. Drew with the Solo X build represented Kicker well at the Sundown show. I think another Kicker build was with custom speaker pods. And yes, that is, well, Drew's, he has custom speaker pods, but that might be, I think custom speaker pod guy, forget his name, I should know this. I know he has the Street Series in his doors, but I think he has an L7X in the back, or one. I think he does, unless he changed it. I'm gonna have to check, but either way, dude, it's awesome seeing Kicker back in the lanes at the shows. Like, I know there was more than just me at Slamology, especially this year with Kicker. There is more, but still, it's not the most popular brand at these big shows. It just isn't. That's facts. But we're slowly starting to integrate more back into the SPL, big demo builds, and it's awesome, it's exciting, and, you know, there's more products to come, man, and you guys only know the tip of the iceberg. I'm so excited for when all this other stuff comes, and you're really going to start seeing it more so. But, hey, appreciate Drew Jones representing Kicker when I can't. We need everybody, man. I'm a one-man show, but this isn't a one-man team. We need everybody representing their brand, and, you know what? If you represent Kicker, I might love you just a little bit more. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. Got 2 minutes left. Let's see what other comments I missed. See, now I'm warmed up. Oil's flowing through. Good to go for the most part. We're having fun now. That's what it is. When I start to have fun, I start loosening up. When I'm all tight, I'm like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot of people. Whew. Basehead 30. LOL, I have fish collecting syndrome. Same. 27 tanks and 8 betas. I'll get help someday. Till then, fish on. You know, I don't know how you have 8 betas because they all need their individual tanks unless they're females. Sorority. But still, 27 tanks. That's insane. You got me beat. I think I'm on like 13. I just minus 1 the other day just because I didn't need it anymore. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, about 13. Either way, man, that's incredible. Basehead 30. there's a lot of reasons why you guys tune in, and I keep seeing more and more reasons, and we have lots of similarities. It's awesome. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Basehead 30. You guys are awesome. And SDK does got junk in his trunk. I believe it. Choke change. What is up? Again, impressed with Sundown's Power Wheels. I know that did like a, I don't even know, 50 plus or something, but still, Power Wheels. Class had some strong competition measuring. Okay, so they got over a 60 with that, which is nuts for a Power Wheels class, but they are in the extreme Power Wheel class since they built outside, like it's just not a Power Wheel. But I feel like there is really no limit on that in some retrospect. So to get a 160 is still incredible. And I believe it's a fourth order band pass. Look both ways before whispering. Who cares? SJC. Wait, what did I miss? I can't even. I love this new camera. I'm starting to like it a little bit more. You know, just it's different. It's different, and more cameras, the better, right? No, I think we're good on all these cameras on me. I mean, we got how many? We got 3 on me, and then we got a screen share camera, and then we got the other camera for the iPhone where we can just do this kind of stuff, which is just insane. Appreciate you. And yeah, if you change your number more than once a year, you get a year beside your name. So Cedric, sorry about that, but yeah, top. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and yeah, man. Let's see, what else did we miss? Anything? I think, okay, cool. I need a powered for Baba sticker, 80 hertz farts. I believe it. You know, man, sometimes those can be wasted information. I thought it was 160s for Power Wheels, wasn't Sundown though. Oh, then maybe they, because I know they got a Power Wheels. Wait, when did you? Chris Lee, yeah, he hit a 180 today. In the lane, which his is an SPL build, but he demos really like full tilt demos, door open kind of thing. A lot of the guys that are doing like 184, 185, they're entirely sealed up. So I feel like a 180 with a system that you can, well, does he demo full tilt? Probably not as much as he's doing the 180 with, but still that's impressive to have a system that, you know, you can demo. You know, and just give her the beans and make people tap. Baba 10.9 volt stickers will eventually be made. Still need feedback on color schemes. That would be awesome. You know, honestly, I mean, if you guys want to, whatever, I mean, I know my stickers are not the best, but if you want it to be easily accessible, or I know people that make stickers, I mean, even Kyle from Clippo, he makes them awesome. Like, he makes them, prints them out, ships them out to you guys. You contact him if you need that, but I know Dub makes all the artwork, so I know 10.9 stickers will be killer nonetheless. But if you want to put stuff like that on my website, I am totally fine with that, you know, just so it's easily accessible. And I want to have more stuff too for the other stuff. I think it would be cool, and put on my actual website, just so it's there. Just so it's there. You click the link, shank, boom, boom, there you go. Cornut, I changed the water in 4 fish tanks yesterday. Water changes are, I mean, I watch YouTube channels, usually live streams that I missed, or just stuff along those lines. So I'm still enjoying myself to a degree, so it's not all bad. But water changes do kind of suck, you know. They're tedious, but you got to do it. I forget who was it. A couple days ago or a day ago, someone was saying that they had maybe it was on a live show. Yeah, it was on the live show. Might have been the Sundown show, where the guy has fish tanks and maybe, I don't know. Guy has fish tanks and he has one of those systems where it just pretty much does the water changing for you. It's like a dripping system, and you just have like your carbon. You don't have to do water changes ever. It's all connected. It's a lot of work, but a real subscriber with $5 super chat. All the money I got from the pawn shop for the big gold chain plus $4.90. You know what? I appreciate it. The real subscriber here. Man, you know, pawn shops, they'll only give you about 25% of what you got. But hey, $5 is $5, and I appreciate you, a real subscriber. Oh my goodness. What did Baba say? I see people saying Baba for the win. Baba 100%. Oh, the stickers. Covered it. Got it. 55 hertz fart. I mean, I feel like those are probably more realistic. 55 hertz sounds about right. And the tuning of a... Yes. I mean, it all depends to port length and, all that fun stuff. But still... Yes, it does do demos too. It's versatile, and you want to be able to demo. You do. Sponsored in part by Adrian. I'm doing good with my L7Q. That is awesome. I feel like we didn't even touch the topic tonight. That's why I just need to keep Fridays Ask Me Anything, Q&A, Friday Hangout, because I feel like we barely even talked about it. And this head unit kind of took over the show with speakers. I mean, what? I mean, looking at it now, could be portable boombox that has an amplifier, output to it. Like, that's freaking awesome. Not that you would ever need one in life, but if you needed one, you can buy one at Temu. It's nuts. Come on, man. You just keep throwing them. It's going to take your money, man. Big Jeff wouldn't test his chain at the show. Shake my head. Do they have gold testers? I know they got diamond testers, but still, I'm sure it's probably a thing. Man, this purchase viewer I don't think he likes Big Jeff. But hey, you know what? We will find out the truth, who this person is. God. Deviant trolling is off the chain tonight. Man, you know what? That might be Deviant because he's not in here. But the bot or whatever this is, I don't even know what this is. Subscribe and his count went up by 1,000. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. JT1970, appreciate you. Excuse me. Andy, what crossover point do you run your L7X12? Let me think. I would say, I just set it by ear, and I know I lowered it more, but then I opened it up some, just so it would be a little bit more musical. But honestly, like 60, 70 hertz on the crossover at 12 dBs, basic. And the head unit, I just leave wide open, just because you set one or the other. If you set both, you're going to run into either doing nothing or just having a double slope, just like it's not going to work great. Honestly, my suggestion, do the 80 hertz, 12 dB, go down or go up. And you could try different stuff with -6 or, plus 18 or plus 24, whatever. Different slope angles. But then you also have to mess with your mids and highs, slope angles as well. And if you have a DSP and RTA meter, you can figure out phase alignment and all that other fun stuff. But for your basic build and for it to sound good, start at 80, -12, and then go with your mids and highs and cross them at like 120, 150 if you're playing it loud, and you can cross it a little bit lower if you want a little bit fuller of a sound. But to be honest, no matter what speakers you got, if you have the crossover just kind of flat, it does sound kind of muddy. I don't know. I feel like it is with time alignment and how the waves are hitting your ear, where you're sitting, and the frequencies and the position of the speakers. Blech. Vite Dev $5 super chat, half off at Big Hefe with code boats. Bots? I thought it was boats. Bots are the best. Some restrictions apply. Man, maybe this is art. It's either art or deviant. I don't know. I don't think it'd be art. I don't think he's got that much creativeness in him. I just don't. And this guy is going crazy. He really is, but I appreciate the $5 super chat. That head unit is the head in hair tricks for... Wait, the head unit is the head in the hair tricks for $1. Yeah, I wonder how all that went. Like, literally the entire show and just, you know, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to cut this person off, I'll tell you that, though. I'm about to. And he's getting red in the face. Do you see it? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Thank you, JT1970. $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate all you guys. And you know what? I'm not going to keep you guys here long forever. We got an after party to go to, and I need to do some packing. I am getting ready for the wedding, so if I don't see you guys, I will see you in the comments. I will see you in a video, or I will see you at Stillwater, or better yet, the caboose. As always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay living loud.
Okay. So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
What is up, John? Appreciate ya. Super chat coming in early. And John, appreciate you tuning in. Pittsburgher, Yinzer, and you did great on that box, by the way. Hang out towards the end, maybe we'll talk about it. Thank you, El Fuego. Is coming in early. Chugga, chugga, chugga. And a real caboose, like a real subscriber, is coming in clutch. Thank you, Cornut. I appreciate you. And John, that is cool that you are on my show watching the stream and got to meet Ben. And Ben's actually getting an SDK enclosure. What? It is a small world after all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Bubba said he's giving it to Coronut. I support the OGs who put in the work and grind for what they got. But then Coronut comes in saying corn